smooth seas never made a skilled sailor. From our humble beginnings as unexperienced sailors, we've come a long way and are learning more and more every day, especially in terms of anchoring. After sailing from the Russel Islands, we're now on our way to the stunning Mary Island, properly known as Mborokua, an uninhabited, jungle-covered, extinct volcano, lying exposed in open water between the Russel Islands and Marovo Lagoon. We were in for a surprise when our anchorage turned out to be our most dangerous yet, somewhere once upon a time we would not have dared sail into, let alone stay the night.
This is the story of a sailboat named Sylvia and the ragtag crew that call her home. Join us each week as we explore our planet, both above and below the surface, and find out what it's really like to live a life at sea. This is Expedition Drenched.
We're going to Mary Island. It's also known as Mborokua. I slaughtered that, but it's a volcanic island. It's a nice little stopover between here and Marovo Lagoon. So we're going 20 miles today, and it's supposed to be a good, like a wall for diving. And there's a dive site called Barracuda Point. And again, Billy Kiki said that we could use their mooring, so we have like a nice safe spot for the evening. And usually I'd be like, maybe wait for the wind, but on this one, you're only able to even stop there overnight if there's like no wind, because you're pretty close to the sea cliff. So we're actually planning this out so that we can go on a day where there's no wind at all.
There is pumping some more tanks so that we can dive in Mary Island. It's supposed to be very beautiful.
We are rolling again! Really close to shore, on a really remote island with nobody that lives on it. Not the kind of place where you want to mess up. 20 meters! There are some really thick lines that are connected to some rocks in the reef. So there's two of them. So now we are tying stern tie and midship, giving us our 3 points so that we don't come that way or that way, so it should be pretty steady and pretty secure. I'm feeling a little bit better about it. We're not just trusting just the mooring. We checked the weather on our satellite, and it says that the wind is actually going to turn and come from behind the island, which is even better, and it should be pretty calm.
The hero of the day.
Not a hero, just attached to line.
No, you did a great job.
Pretty cool down here, eh? There's like a lot of different fish. There's not much corals, but it's like big bummies, a little bit there, a little bit there. So for today, like it's quite late, so it's 3 o'clock. We are going to do like a light, healthy papaya salad with onion, chili, white vinegar, and soy sauce and lime dressing that I think everybody loves. Let's see if Ocean can handle the spiciness.
It looks very fresh, and this is something we can all use in this hot weather, because today, I don't know, it's one of the hot days again, and I think it's very delicious to have something fresh.
It was so rough last night, and the boat was just so loud, and waves were smashing over the back swim stuff all night. And so me and Peanut slept up here so that we could hear if the anchor alarm was going off or keep an eye on stuff outside, because if something happened from mooring, we would have maybe a minute at the most. to do something about it. So it was a pretty stressful night, and I didn't really sleep much. And I'm ready to get out of here. Get out of here. Let's go, Peanut. Let's go, Peanut. Come on, let's go.
Though ancient days may call your name, and gulls eat up the shore, ever keep your vessel straight, and never weep no more.
Good morning! Feels like we're sailing. Yeah, it's super sketchy. It's so rolly, and then I came up sometimes, and I mean, I'm sure you can see what we are talking about on the footage. So getting out of here will be a big challenge, but I think we're learning from it.
It has been one of the dodgiest mooring for us. Imagine that we break the mooring ball, we don't have time enough to react to starting, so it was a little bit, I was a little bit worried last night.
Oh, Albatross, keep your devil solely thine.
I know, it was an adventure. It was cool to stay, like, I don't think a lot of boats are staying here, you know?
What are we doing now?
I'm gonna go scuba diving. This place is called Barracuda Point, and I hope it has barracuda. Right here was where we were moored up. Here's our dive spot. Right here on the point. It's supposed to get crazy, and yeah, it's a pretty advanced dive. So we're gonna dive this wall. There's gonna be barracuda, big schools of jack, and then at the end of the dive, I'm gonna come way out into the blue to get picked up out over here.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Cuddle some barracudas. I want you to, this time, to be able to tickle one. Okay, Chloe?
Yeah, I'll try, I'll do my best.
Always a stylist, Chloe. Bye-bye, divers.
Coloring the black and white, I'm tracing all the faded lines. I guess I want you to know I'm taking it slow. If I'm honest, I wish that it was easy. So tell me if it sounds a little sleazy. Tell me, 'cause I lie awake wondering. I'm honest, I wish that it was easy. I'm picking up the broken pieces. I'm using them to write my thesis. It's like skin with no bones. I got nothing to hold it. If this is what it really feels like, I'd rather build a paper plane kite.
The divers just came back from the diving, and they drifted away a little bit, and there was a shark circling them, but everybody's safe. So we have around 12 knots, and we are going to zigzag and try to get to our new destination between Mount Marovo and all the unpronounceable little islands. So that's gonna be our next anchorage. Probably if we can sail the whole way, we will arrive there today in the morning. So let's see.
Morning story.
Laughing about this one.
It's the second time then I fall like when I actually I don't know, I slip and I fall and everybody's laughing.
It looks like
story of my life.
It looked like she did it in purpose.
Yeah.
Like, woo.
I didn't even see one barracuda. But the moment we jumped in, we saw 3 or 4 sharks, so that was really cool. And I don't know, there were so many big schools of fish, and the reef was stunning again. It's very rolly, it's very busy on sea, I would say. And ooh, maybe we get some rain to fill up the water tank, which would be a good thing.
I'll be that old oak tree whose branches will hold you while you swing.
What are you guys working on?
Fiberglass. Epoxy. We had a hole in the dinghy as you have just seen. And right now it's we're trying to put
Being a big mess with the wind.
Yeah.
And now we are gonna do with fiberglass and epoxy, a couple of coats, and just to make sure that it's gonna be perfect again.
You alone. Freeze frames, take me back to yesterday when you were small. I will always be right there to catch you when you fall. And when you cry, I'll pick you up and hold you close till it's alright.
More dolphins.
You just want to jump, right?
Dolphins!
That's like the biggest pod we've seen, and the longest dolphin bow ride I think maybe we've ever had on Sylvia.
I don't know. There's always something every day. There's always a reason why you can't sleep, or something breaks, or something goes like really, really wrong, or something really scary happens like literally every single day on this boat, pretty much. And I think lately, I know myself, I've just been feeling super exhausted and a bit overwhelmed. And then sometimes when you're having those moments, then the ocean is like, boom, dolphins! And then you're back in it, you know? Why would you buy a sailboat, sail to a Solomon Island, and have people tell you that you have to wear clothes, you know? Maybe this is what attracted the dolphins today. People try and tell you that you can't have a baby pig, and that you can't be a pirate living on a sailboat making YouTube videos. And they try to tell you that you have to wear clothes. People are always going to tell you what to do, but you have to do what's right for you, you know? Yeah!
There we go. Okay, I see them both. So we're gonna go in between those and the channel. Copy that.
What are you talking to?
I tore these up the mast. It's because, like, look at this map. It sucks. It's like no information. Luckily, we have backup. So we've got Navionics here. We've got C maps here. Usually, C maps is pretty good, but this is exactly why we have both, because never trust. So I always make sure that they both correlate. That it's the same information. If there's any discrepancy, homie, don't play around. I just don't much like so. Right now, at least we've got on Navionics, we've got a little bit more information on depths inside Marovo Lagoon, as well as the channel markers, which I'm really surprised that our normal on C maps has none of that.
Good bitches.
But I tore up the mast, being my eyes in the sky, making sure that we don't hit any reefs as well on our way in, because this is like a notoriously like uncharted area.
It's amazing. There's so many islands, and currently it's like gray. It's been gray all day, but you can say this place is magic anyway.
Next time on Expedition Drenched, we meet Lisa. It's time to meet Lisa Choquette a little bit more.
It's just stunning. Pink, soft corals are the main thing you're looking at.
Who takes us on her favorite dive called Cotton Candy, filled with little puffy soft corals and macro life galore.
Just sticking her feet right in my face. Get out of here.
Dude, the most beautiful moth ever knows it's got a photo shoot. Now it's wiggling.
It looks like the fucking Donnie Darko bunny.
Look at it.
I get all the snack show on. Sometimes I poop in a box, sometimes I poop on the deck. Yeah, I'm a vegetarian, but I can't resist these ears.
Block up.
So I haven't talked with Will since 1 week and a half because we didn't have internet. And we arrived here in internet land and someone is telling me, oh, I'm talking with a Belgian guy called Willem. So she's talking with him and she doesn't even allow me to read his messages.
No, because you attacked me the first time I said, hey, I had a message from Will, you were like,
bullshit!
What attracted the dolphins? I really couldn't say.
Breathtaking, outstanding. What else? Beautiful with double L.